We're learning etiquette. Did you guys ever go to etiquette classes, or is that just me? Anybody here? Did anybody have to go to etiquette, like table etiquette classes? Sorry, I had to do that. It was horrible. Sounds posh. Something about Mama Lee. Mama Lee lives in a different dimension. My mother, like, lives in a different dimension. Growing up, she wanted me to, like, marry Prince Harry. I just want you guys to know this about my mom. Like, my mom wanted me to be a princess. She was so convinced. She wanted me to go, like, somehow marry Prince Harry. Like, the amount of times that she would talk about this, it just, anyways. Mama Lee is very high class. She's a high class lady, but like in her soul, you know? Anyways, I went to etiquette classes as a young child where they have classes at like a restaurant, and like I guess like they like drop you off after school. I don't even remember. It was like I actually like put this away in like a corner of my mind and like locked the box, and I have not thought about it since this very moment. So congratulations, we're opening up this core memory together. They like dropped me off at like a restaurant, and there was like a class, and then like there were some kids from my school and then some kids that I'd never met before. We had like lunch or dinner or was it a Saturday or a Sunday? It was something. I think we had lunch, and we had to like learn which fork to use and how to eat soup and what is polite to like do and not to like reach over the table, and like how to leave your napkin. So like if you're coming back to, so if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of dinner, you put your napkin on your seat. If you're done with dinner and you're leaving, you put your napkin on the table. And then when you're finished with your meal, so that the waiter knows to take your plate, you have to put your knife and fork together and angle it at like a 45-degree angle, and that means that you're done with your plate. There's so much other bullshit. And then the forks and the knives and the spoons, you have to start from the outer and work your way in. And then soup, you're never supposed to, you know, like you have like a bowl of soup and you have a spoon, you like scoop the spoon towards you. No, that's considered impolite. Shame. How dare you, you disgusting filthy animal. You scoop the soup away from you. Drove me crazy. As a young child, I was like, why am I being reprimanded for the way I eat soup? High class table etiquette is so annoying. And actually to this day, I cannot eat the fruit in my drinks. You know, like when you order a cocktail and it comes with like a cherry or like a strawberry or like an orange slice or something. I had my hands slapped so many times at this etiquette class that I no longer, to this day, 32 years into my life, I still no longer eat the accoutrements inside, as a big word, inside of my drink. But that's the best part. I know. My friends normally eat them. They go, "You're not gonna eat that?" I go, "No." The trauma. I still to this day, when I'm scooping soup, I think of that lady yelling at me, telling to scoop my soup away from me. It's so you don't splash soup on you. Hey, shout out to trauma, am I right? Random table etiquette facts. 6 table etiquette tips you might not know. When it comes to silverware, work from the outside in. I want you guys to see this bullshit. That's what I had to look at as a small child. I had to be like, what the like this is a red wine, this is a champagne, this is a white wine, water. I don't know what the fuck this is. These are desserts. Dessert is up here. Also bread. So okay. No, you guys are gonna listen, you guys are gonna learn a fact that you'll never ever forget about, and you will thank me until your dying days for this. Until your dying days, I'm gonna live in your brain rent free. Are you ready? You know when you sit at a table with your friends and you go, is that your water or my water? And no one can figure out whose fucking water it is because it's between two people. It's BMW. Bread, meal, water. Your water is always gonna be to your right. Your bread is always gonna be to your left. BMW, you're welcome. You can thank me, you can pass that knowledge on to your grandkids, you're welcome. But BMW, I like remember that all the time because it's so helpful. Because all the time, like, me and my friends are like, oh, whose water is that? The one to your right is yours. And then if someone steals your bread plate, you can tell them that they're a classless little hoe. Ugh, how dare you not know table manners? That was my bread plate. Annoy all your friends. Put your napkin on your lap. No f***ing shit. Wait on the bread. What? By the time the entry arrives at the restaurant, everyone has eaten their fill of bread. But at a formal dinner, the bread is to be eaten with the courses rather than by itself. So as tempting as the smell of freshly baked bread may be, wait for no fucking reason at all. No reason at all. Let that bread go cold. Yeah, no elbows on the table. This is considered horrible etiquette, apparently. Here we go. When taking a break, you put your fork and knife like this. And see, at a 45-degree angle, when you're finished eating a course, you put your knife and fork at a 45-degree angle together. Isn't that crazy? That was my TED Talk. Thank you again for listening to diving into my childhood trauma, featuring Amelie, chapter 17. Next week, we'll be on to chapter 18. Where I talk about swimming lessons as a young Floridian child.